I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I'll never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars, written in the stars. You won't be forever, yeah. You won't be written in the stars. You won't be forever, yeah. You won't be. Take me to your heart, take me to your soul, never drawn apart, 'cause I belong to you. Be my guiding star, 'cause I need your loving, baby. And never let me down, let me down, let me down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You gave me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the Mailroom Show. Hey. What's up, y'all? So, I can introduce the fellas real quick. We got Rollo. That's Rollo the Don. We got JB the Gent. Pete Trop. So, I'm your chef, J-Biz. Let's cook and let's get something to eat real quick. Yeah, we about to cook. Yo.
Yeah.
What up, fellas?
Yeah, brethren.
Oh, man.
Brethren.
Hey, man, every time you introduce yourself, man, you as a chef, man, I'm going to start cooking right off top, dog.
Right over here,
Right
dog.
off top.
Might as
Do
well.
that every time. Hey.
Might as well.
You silly, man.
Brothers, I gotta get something off my chest real quick if y'all don't mind before we get started.
What up, Sabrina? Thank you for watching the show. Yeah, we're about to eat.
What's up, Sabrina?
She already got she got the plate and the knife and the fork ready already, dog.
What's up, Sabrina?
What's going on, Rob, man? What you got?
Just correct me if I'm wrong, brothers.
Mhm.
In football,
Yeah.
Just correct me if I'm wrong. In order to win,
Mhm.
you got to score more touchdowns than the other team, right?
Yeah, touchdown, field goals, points. Mhm.
That's
Well,
basically
safeties,
yeah,
all that. But
Yeah.
in order to get said points more than the other team, right? The other team can't score the same amount or more than you, right?
yeah.
Oh,
That's technically how that goes.
Yeah.
technically. So in professional football, that means
Chemically.
you've been playing football your whole life, right?
Right.
So they've been knowing this for a while.
Pal, elite, yeah.
I think somewhere in between PAL and the pros, the Lions defense somehow forgot that in order for your team to win, you can't.
He's struggling, dog. He struggles streaming right now, dog.
You can't allow the other team to score the same amount or more said points, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask y'all.
Yeah.
Because maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
in all levels of football too, like high school.
all levels of football.
That's all
correct?
levels of football. That's
That's
how
from
that
Pop
goes.
Warner. That's from Pop Warner to middle school to high school to college
Division
to
1,
pro.
Division 2. Yeah.
I just wanted to ask my brother because y'all both football players. I played football. Last time I checked, whenever we won a game when I played football, we didn't let the other team score more points than us. Right. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's start the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to.
That's good.
I can't. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry. I'm back.
Yo, we are. Yeah,
Hey, that was
Rob
one-on-one. That's what's up.
That was one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Rob had to get off his chest. I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but I keep trying to tell y'all, stop rooting for the Lions and hold them accountable. But you know, I ain't gonna say I told you so, but I told you so.
How's your team do, man?
My team's still playing. We still playing.
Right they still playing right now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not even at halftime yet.
Cool.
And I can't with you what's really going on. she crying too.
I don't know, Sabrina. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know.
Once again, welcome to the Mailroom Show, everybody. Yo, we're gonna start off with a little bit of the funny.
Yeah, we missed the funny video last week. We back.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with a little bit of the funny. Hey, this right here had me cracking up for real, dog. I'm just gonna let this rock, man. Yeah, this was hilarious to me. It's only like 30-something seconds, man, but sometimes you gotta do an audible. You know, once you you see something going on, you see a pattern, but sometimes you gotta call an audible. Or you might have to do a little sneak play a little dirty to get your points. As he was talking about points, scoring points. Little man on this video know how to score points now. Check this out.
All right.
In this video, this father and son were playing on this mini basketball hoop, and the father would block the son's shot every single time because he didn't want his son to score easily. As you can see, the father just did not want his son to score easily. He even made his son do push-ups after not making shots, and he wanted his son to work hard for what he wanted to achieve, which was to score a basket. But the son was getting really annoyed because he couldn't score, so he decided to punch his dad in the balls, and then he finally scored in the basketball hoop, and his dad was just laying on the floor after he got punched in the balls, and he was not happy about this. The boy just looked at his dad after what he did and celebrated after finally scoring on the basket.
That's called mama mentality.
Hey, dog, little man said, dude, get right in the ass, dog.
You gotta score by any means. I ain't even mad at him.
Hey, man. You got to beat your opposition, man. He just got rid of it completely.
Yes, they did. Michigan is the only team that's making us proud this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, you gotta score. What's up, Sean? You gotta score by any means, man.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Man. Okay, so again, everybody, thank you to everybody viewing the live. I apologize for the small breakdown at the beginning of the show, but I'm kind of fed up. But yeah. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, man. Thank you for coming to the Mailroom Show live. This is week 16, man. Thank you all so much. And I'm sorry, this is week 15. My bad. I'm a week ahead. Hey, I'm excited about next week already. But yeah, thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. We are once again coming together for conversation, camaraderie, me and my brothers here. We have taken something we've been doing for our 10 plus years of friendship, just chilling, kicking it in the car before we go to a spot, talking about relevant topics that affect men and women today. And we are so happy that we are able to bring it to you. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in to the live show. Some of y'all have been here for 15 weeks straight. And we love and appreciate y'all. These are my brothers. This is what we do. And we're happy that y'all are here with us. With that being said, as we
embark
on another round table that has turned into the Mailroom Show, let us never ever forget, my brothers, the foundation that is our Trinity. Let's go, fellas.
Yo, baby. Cheers. Man, skip you, Jay.
He's still mad about that glass.
I'm mad hating on this dude, bro.
Hey, we gotta get the merch up, man. We gotta start doing merch.
Now that you got that, we gotta do merch, dog.
We gotta make some merch. We gonna get
merch, man.
We gonna get into it,
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get started. Everything coming. We gonna get that pop. We gonna get into it. We got a really good show for you all today, man. So I hope sit back, relax, tap in, comment, hop on in the fire with us if you want to a little bit. First topic of the day, fellas. Are women influenced by rejection? Are women influenced by rejection? Yes, they are.
You're going right to it. You're going right to it, low.
You went right into the. You went
women are extremely
compliments, man. Compliments to the fam.
Women are extremely affected by rejection, and I think it's when they're used to a certain type of guy consistently, and they might find somebody that's different, that thinks differently, that moves differently, and they really sit back and map out how they move and they listen to their conversation, and then when a guy kind of doesn't maybe 100%, maybe I don't want to say buy in, but it's not really his cup of tea, I'll say, or he doesn't vibe with it in a certain way, or he pinpoints things that he might see as an issue, and his logical mind, he decides to maybe, you know what, we could be cool, we'll keep it here, and that's it. So I really think it's about women being used to a certain type of guy, and then they meet somebody different who isn't as maybe easily influenced by what they say, or doesn't tap into how they think and move completely. But if the woman really likes them, and he doesn't buy into her or the energy that they have, oh yeah, they'll find a way to make that guy seem like he's not doing nothing wrong, or they'll it'll just kind of throw off how they approach other men too. So yeah, I think it affects them mentally and definitely emotionally, especially if they like a guy and he doesn't buy in to the energy that they are trying to build. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing us as men have to do is listen to these women, and I learned this from my brothers. We really listen and to what you have to say. If you really stop and let people talk, you will hear everything you want to hear. And sometimes you're going to hear things and see things and that you don't rock with, and it's okay. Be respectful if you decide to reject somebody. That's men and women. But everybody has their own way of thinking. Everybody has their own way of moving. Everybody's not the same. I think sometimes a lot of women think a lot of dudes are the same, and they're going to be attracted to them the same way other men were, and that's not the case.
I agree with. I'm gonna say this name here. I think it's saying Star Candy's Justice. Star Candace Justice. Okay.
Thanks for joining me, Star.
I agree with this young lady here by the answer of yes. I think women are influenced by rejection, and you can tell. You'll really be able to tell by the outcomes too of their decisions.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like some women take rejection a little bit harder than others, and even though they all are influenced by it, like some women take rejection to a point where they go stone cold on their feelings. Like, you know what? I'm sick of everybody. I'm sick of this, sick of that. I'm gonna be a savage out here. I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna be a savage. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all of that savage talk, and then deep down inside, you just soft. You know what I'm saying? You still soft. You still want this type of acceptance and attention. You know what I'm saying? And so rejection is handled and influenced differently between men and women. I think women are definitely influenced by rejection. I think rejection can catapult you. You know what I'm saying? To do things better, differently, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes it's just you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even nothing personal. It's the fact that this man he not feeling you like that, and that you just not his flavor. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people love strawberry lemonade. That's their flavor. Some people love kiwi strawberry. That's their flavor. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. If you ain't somebody cup of tea and they reject you, then it's cool.
Strawberry lemonade give me a headache.
Yeah, hey, see that? So that's that represents. You know what I'm saying?
That's how they go. Right.
That's the flavor you don't want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's like the rejection is taken personally because it's an What? Let's keep it a Bean Bryant now.
Kobe Bean.
It's influenced by the women are influenced a lot at times by rejection because also women's egos are this is the most unspoken. This is the most unspoken topic.
Okay.
I don't hear a lot of people talk about. Women got an ego.
Yes, they do.
Ladies, if y'all know y'all got an ego, put a one in the chat. If y'all gonna be transparent with your boy, put a one in the chat. If you're gonna be transparent with your boy,
transparency.
Women got egos too, and the rejection bruises the ego.
Yep.
And they like, oh, I know he didn't reject me. Look at me. Like, yeah, look at you. So, I mean, he's still gonna reject you because again, you're not his flavor. You're not what he want. You're not what he looking for. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. It's okay to not be compatible with somebody. It is okay to not fit in somebody else's program. It is okay. Stop taking it personal all the time. And a lot of women do that. They take it personal so much to the point where sometimes they take it personal to the point where they get emotional about it because they think they're not attractive, and they start getting BBLs. They start getting all kind of other life-altering body part shapes and stuff because some man rejected them or they get rejected by men. And all you had to do, you didn't have to get a BBL. You could have just adjusted your attitude, probably. Whatever flaw you know you have, you could just work on that flaw. You ain't got to spend $20,000 on a new booty. All right. I'm gonna tap it off right there. Go ahead, Jay.
Hey man, I think it's the
$20,000 for butt, and all you had to do was change attitude. But go ahead. Like
butter. I think it's also the frequency of the word no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really deal with that, man. Yeah. Like, men, we hear that.
All the time.
Personally, all the time, right? Yeah. Y'all can agree, you know what I'm saying? In the dating scheme, we hear more no than yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we automatically in the mind state of adjusting. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you start to learn yourself and you don't adjust the core things of you. You start to understand, okay, this is just me, not your cup of tea, like you said. You know what I'm saying? But, we hear the word no all the time. So we always self-reflecting about, you know what I'm saying, what is the case may be, try to change something a little bit, you know what I'm saying, wardrobe, wherever the case may be, attitude, like Tay said. But the frequency of hearing the word no is not that really captive on women, though. So their method on attracting a guy usually stays the same. You know what I'm saying? Because they usually don't hear the word no.
Mm-hmm.
When you come across that particular person, that unique person that you might like, that'd be like, nah, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a epic event because it's like no to me, like me, like yeah. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden they either reverse the situation, or if you're mature enough, you start looking at yourself like, what is it about me? Usually I hear that they reverse the situation. Got to be something to do with that dude. It's something wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the frequency of the word no is not really changed. So you don't really have to change the way you know what I'm saying, you engage or flirt with men. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to do it. Usually it works on all facets. There's always somebody that's be like, what's up? But when you get that one person that says that you like, and then that person's like, nah, I'm okay with it by whatever reason that they have, you know what I'm saying? It's an epic event for them. So that rejection, it hits harder, you know what I'm saying? Because, they don't really be used to it to me. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that, and I think all this kind of ties in, because like I said, in order to know if you're attracted to somebody, or if you want to, if you're obviously, the physical attraction is going to be the first thing that could establish communication or whatever, or how, just interest. But like, do y'all think when women are talking to us and we're listening and we're in tune, do you really think that they know that we're as in tune as we are, and that we're really focused on what you're saying and how you're moving? Like, do they really know?
Already made a decree when somebody laughs, they just gotta say what they think.
They gotta. Do you really think that they, do they really not understand that at least the three men on this show, we're really listening to what you're saying. We're really listening to how you speak, what you're speaking about, and then we're really paying attention to if your actions measure up to what you're saying and what you're doing. Do you think they really pay attention to the fact that we're listening and we remember and we hear everything you say, we see everything you do, especially if we're deciding if we're going to be interested in you, if we're deciding that we may want to pursue you? Do they focus on the fact that we listen?
Did you laugh, bro?
I'm just laugh, busy.
Like, what you go?
You got everybody in suspense now.
Yes, that's exactly what I did in the past podcast. Yes.
So he went first last week. You got crazy ass laugh. Now you gotta go.
What do you think, man?
I'm be real. I don't think women care. I don't think women give a shit. I mean, to be real, I don't think women care that they just. It's so funny, like, because why do you have to repeat and remind the person all the time, like, you shouldn't have to repeat and remind someone of who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like some women, yeah, sometimes some women, sometimes we do, yeah. I can
Sometimes.
yeah. But
Mhm.
overall, on a generally speaking, you know, I don't think some women know that men also have we have this observing type of thing about us as men. Men are wired logically.
Mm-hmm.
So we connect dots.
Some of us.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
of us connect dots.
Yeah.
But that logical thing is a masculine trait, over, like, generally speaking. So like we connect the dots and pieces, and I don't think a lot of women understand that, because, or even care to understand that, because sometimes some women are so focused on what they want out of the situation,
Exactly.
I
they
got
get
you.
blinded by the fact that a man is actually paying attention to me. Finally, what you've been asking for a long time, since you left the Pookie and Ray Ray people alone.
Yep. And no.
Not yeah, nook, and now you into the real man thing, where a man is really like crucially examining you, vetting you. You know what I'm saying? He looking at everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Rob, especially if he's saying and showing that he's interested, he is going to be paying attention to everything.
Yep.
Especially the things that are important to him, that he's trying to seek, that fits him and his lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, would that fit me if I was to deal with this type of thing from her? And if you don't think that a man is paying attention to that, then you're living in this naivety, because you have this particular outcome that you want, and you want it so bad that you're repeating what you used to do with Pookie and Ray Ray. Now you're repeating it with a real man, and the real man is paying attention. Like, yo, I don't rock that way. And you telling the real man he need to relax. He need to be more relaxed and have more fun. Ain't nothing funny out here about life. Well, I don't know what this fun thing is, right? Yes, but there is things out here in this world that is not fun. So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, do you want a mature relationship? If you do, then this type of man is going to vet you. He's going to actually look into everything about you. He's going to pay attention to you. He's going to do all those things. And some women don't think that men do this. So they nonchalantly, just like, when you say something to a woman that has meaning to you, you say that to a woman, and if that woman dismisses it, that is the type of woman that is not paying attention or not caring about what you really want, or about who you really are.
Yeah,
that woman don't care.
It's an A to B conversation, right?
That's all it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't. She's not thinking about the fact of what it is that concerns you. Now, I'm talking about a real mature relationship, a real mature conversation. You letting somebody know, I don't rock like that. You know, my observation about things like this, I don't do it this way. You know, and I would appreciate it if you don't project that on me like that. I'm just playing. That's a cop out. You wasn't just playing. You said what you said. Now that I'm holding what you said accountable, now you have an issue with it. And it's like, I'm not holding you accountable in a mean, disgusting way. I'm just letting you know how I roll.
Yeah.
And if you can't accept the way that I roll, then we don't fit in that area.
And you
and in other areas, you know what I'm saying? But this particular area, we don't fit. And if it means something to me, and if I mean something to you in the sense of you wanting to vet me as well and have an outcome, then I would think you would pay more attention to the fact that I'm paying attention to you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, right. That makes
are you listening to what I'm telling you?
Right. But like Smiley said, sometimes women do, but it depends on the type of woman that she is.
Yeah.
Some women live in this warehouse of arcade games and balloons and fun houses, and they think life is trips and voyages and going overseas and being in the Caribbean and like beaches. Some women have that type of mentality, Even though they are just a nurse at a hospital, they make regular money. They 15, 16, 50 an hour, 20 an hour, whatever. They have these vacation fantasies, right? Like, oh, when I get in a relationship, I need a man that travel. Girl, you ain't been nowhere in over 2-3 years. You ain't even been nowhere. What are you talking about?
You travel yourself.
Like everything flips. Everything flips after. So it's like at the end of the day, some women care, but man, it's hard. It's hard, man, because.
And then do they, in response to that, like say how you just said how you communicated to, you might have to communicate to a woman. Yeah, I don't receive it in that way. Are you listening to us? Are you seeing how we're moving? If you're paying attention to us like we're paying attention to you, you will kind of get a sense of what we might like or not like, what we might like or dislike about how you are. Because I'm always conscious of how I speak, how I present myself to a woman, because I make sure that I'm the best version of myself that she can notice. So pay attention to how my energy is as well. And I might, you know what? I'm like this. I kind of see how Rob is. He might not rock with this. And understand that. We're never going to tell y'all to change. We're never going to tell you not to be you. You have to be you so we can know if we can be in us. And if we can't, respectfully, hopefully, one of us will let each other know, we can just rock as friends. We can just rock, just casually. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it all. That's why I have nothing to say, man. Because at the end of the day, the consequence is you fit in a square peg into a circle hole.
Yeah.
Or you end up being in a relationship that you don't want to be in.
Well,
somebody was watching coffee yesterday, dog. I think somebody was watching coffee. I said these exact same words.
Appreciate it, man. That's how it ends up. If you don't pay attention. Look, that's real talk. So, I just want to relate off the fact that if you got to do something different to receive something different. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Tay made the distinction of, mature men, in a different class than the Pookies and the Ray Rays, right? You know what I'm saying? And if you had that type of class you dealt with, and then, you get attracted to somebody and you notice you just up something different platform, you know what I'm saying? That same type of thing that you did with old boy is not going to work. Mm-hmm. It's just not going to work. You can't even fly with it. You know what I'm saying? The batting of the eyes, the putting yourself in the situation, you know what I'm saying? To say, say something and expect my man to, to do the 90 and you do the 10. That doesn't work. And the mature part of it doesn't work. That has to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything you doing doesn't mean that everybody likes it. I think they're influenced by rejection, no doubt.
That's just what it is, man. And ladies, it's okay. We might not be for you. Don't take it as if it's, necessarily something wrong with you. Like Jay said, man, we are rejected all the time. Mm-hmm. All the time. And also, like Jay said, if you feel, okay, maybe I did this wrong, or maybe I could have came better, then, and like Tay said, fix it within yourself. But don't take it as don't take it personal. Don't take it as like, oh man, I ain't talking to nobody for months. Forget that. Mm-hmm. They said no to me. Oh, I'm chilling. They're gonna have to come to me. Right. Nah.
And it's not our fault all the time.
It's not always our fault.
It's not our fault all the time. Sometimes it's you.
Flat out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what it is.
Sometimes it's your fault. Like, it ain't our fault all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have like Tay talked about that attitude. Sometimes you just have a bad attitude, and we just recognize. Now, politely, we're not going to go forward. But some people take that as he didn't receive me as myself. Like, no, you just got a bad attitude. This is
your attitude sucks.
Shit. Come on with it.
We don't do the attitudes. We don't do the drama. We don't do the up and down moves. Like, we don't. Just relax, ladies. Just relax. You know what I mean? Speak truthfully. Be who you are.
And the people that usually say yes are all in the same trend of guy. Mm-hmm. If they ever pay attention to it,
right there,
it's the same platform of dude,
right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and especially if you come across a mature man, and he like, I don't really rock. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else is saying yes. Then why everybody else is? like that's self-reflection 101. Like, what are you doing? Sometimes you need to sit down and think, what are you doing to attract the people that you attract?
Self-reflection. Self-reflection is key. Maybe that happened for a reason, so you can figure some things out. Okay, and we can all learn from each other. You know, you get rejected. The person was different. You know what I'm saying? Pick up on the type of person they might. You know, they kind of work. That's what conversation is. You picking up on a person. You picking up on their habits, who they are. Maybe you can take something from it and learn from it. Everything works together, man. Everything. It's too many people in the world to be worried about one, man. Just, you know what I mean? Let's keep it moving. Great conversation, fellas. Again, thank you, everybody, tuning into the live show. Real quick, we appreciate Facebook, wherever you are. But if you on Facebook and you want to go ahead and slide over to YouTube and check us out, we appreciate it. But we appreciate any platform you are viewing us on, man. Thank you all so much. Yeah, man, just progression, man, getting better. All right, let's move on to topic number 2. Y'all ready? Can you have friends of the opposite sex in a relationship, fellas? Can you have friends of the opposite sex in a relationship?
Another one.
Another one.
Like, oh my God. I know,
it's like taking a shot of hot sauce.
That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I could walk out in the middle of the street and think I'm not gonna get hit by a car, but that don't mean I won't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You can do whatever you want, but that don't mean something bad ain't gonna happen.
That don't mean it's right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That don't mean something bad ain't gonna happen.
But in layman's terms, what you think, Lo? Do you think they can?
Man,
we're gonna get some different. I think we're gonna have different opinions on this, but it's all good. This is right.
Yeah, you can, but like, when did the friendship start?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So you okay?
Like I have a female best friend. We've been best friends for over 15 years, and like whenever I had a girlfriend, I would only introduce her to somebody who I felt was gonna go somewhere. So she only met like one or two. You know what I mean? And I felt I had to do that because this is my best friend. Like, this is my homegirl. You know what I mean? Like, we're here. But me and her became friends. It started out as an attraction, but we decided we better off being cool, and like our bond just formed. And we just been tight ever since. So it's a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Like, the two will really have to be mature enough to understand it. But it could definitely be some bumps in the road if somebody just doesn't understand a part. And then as a man, I would have to, have some boundaries and certain things out of respect for my girl. So it can happen, but it's very slippery. So you can, but just make sure that the lines are very clear. Make sure that the understanding between you, your best friend, your spouse, and you got to start setting some more boundaries on yourself to not make the relationship uncomfortable.
All right. Okay. All right. You said something, bro. I just want to extract something you said. You gave me. I
think I know what part you're about to expand on.
Well, you tell me. Well, you tell me what you think I'm about to say.
No, I want to hear it.
I'm asking. I want to see what you. I want to see
the fact that me and my best friend started off as being attracted to each other.
No.
Oh,
so, because that's supposed to happen.
Okay.
Because that's a woman.
That's supposed to happen, right?
See, we look, I ain't gonna give y'all no words out today. I'm coming straight with a nice plate of food. All right. Okay. You're going to be attracted to the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Period. Like, I don't even know when you said something about.
Let's cut the shit.
Let's cut it out. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Okay.
You're not meeting up in the library talking about we've been cool forever. That's no way.
Like,
I do not believe that. Though.
I'll
wait on my turn.
I'm not bringing you no dragon fruit tea from Starbucks to figure out what you intellectually think about Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't care. You're a woman. I'm a man. I'm supposed to be attracted to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, the starting off with attraction, that's supposed to happen. That's natural. That's gonna happen. But when you said, out of respect for my girl, I would have to put boundaries, that lets me know when I hear that, that lets me know that you already passed boundaries with this chick before. So therefore, you have to retract. No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you directly.
No, I'm just okay.
Directly.
I was going to expand on something, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm not saying you. I'm not talking about your friendship with your example. I'm talking
No,
about.
I was going to make a broad statement about it. Go ahead.
If a man say to me like, "Yo, no," if you got to tell your female friend, "Hey, look, I got a girl now. We can't talk on the phone like we used to. We can't hang out like we used to. We can't." It's like you already y'all not friends. You're not friends because in a friendship, nothing should change. If it's platonic, nothing should change. You should be able to have your female friend. Hold on, Rob. Let me cook for a second, bro. I got you. I'm gonna bring you in.
You go right after me. I'm cool. I'm watching this.
Hey, listen. I'm telling you, when you have to retract your friendship with a woman, she was not your friend. When you got to put boundaries on a friendship with a woman, she wasn't your friend. Now that you got a girl. So at the end of the day, it's like you didn't really have a friendship because really it was an attraction ship that probably ended up into some other ships that sailed overseas into some other ships, and the ships begat ships. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So at the end of the day, because we have a natural attraction to each other as men and women, all right? So I like what you said, Rob, about, okay, it depends on when the friendship started. Then you said I had a friend for 15 years. If you got a friend for 15 years and that was it, just friendship, then when you get with a woman, she can meet your friend. It ain't you ain't got to tell your friend in 15 years, like, yo, I got a girl now, so you can't hang out. You can't this. You know what I'm saying?
That declaration. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you had a situation with a woman, and then y'all was cool, and then cool begat attraction begat physical attraction begat physical activity, the friendship is over. There is no friendship.
Okay.
And then you get a girl. Now, even if she know, like, I'm not your girl, whatever, you got another girl, you got a girl now, you got to tell that girl that you can't talk. Like, when you call me, it got to be at a certain time. It got to be. You didn't have a friendship. So can you? My answer is absolutely not. It all depends. It all depends. The only way is like what Rob talked about. A 15-year friendship with somebody that you've been knowing all the time, and then you meet a new girl, and then boom, there's nothing between you and the 15-year friendship with your female friend and all that. Okay, I can get that. But if you done wax, tax, and Dre the chick, and y'all just cool, and y'all just, ain't no friendship. Ain't no friendship. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no friendship, bro. No.
Yeah.
Where you at?
And
you gotta, I want you to go.
I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. Like you said, it started off with attraction.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you are a man, sir.
Yeah.
You are a woman, ma'am. You are going to be attracted to the opposite sex way before you just look for a friendship.
Don't talk.
That's just, come on.
Yeah, that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. You had
That's a good question.
So does that go for new friendships? I'm assuming that, like, a friendship that you just started. Is that what y'all think that means?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of somebody that you've been like, outside of somebody that you've been close with for a long time prior to meeting the person you're in a relationship with, like, no other person should really be, you shouldn't really be spending any X amount of time with the opposite sex outside of you really should be doing that. Outside of family, whatever the case is. But yeah, like no other, like no new, like me, no new friendship will form. Friendship will form with another female when I'm in a relationship, unless it's friends of hers, maybe, and but other than that,
right?
Nah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be trying to categorize a woman to be a friend if I agree with that, Rob. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I would do that. See, the thing that I was looking at in this question is can you have friends of opposite sex? We gotta define this friendship. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Good, bro.
You talk, when this whole thing, when a guy or the guy be like, oh, she's just my friend, or girl, that's just my friend. You're talking about that? You talking about that? No. You know what I'm saying? I believe that friendships are tried. So that's what she meant in the comments. I think friendships need to be tried. Like the example that Rob gave, I think that's a tried friendship because, like Tay said, you have to go through that attraction phase. It's gonna happen. Like that's just is what it is, and the results of that attraction phase is gonna happen too. You're just gonna have to deal with that. It is what it is. Maybe y'all just, didn't, cordially said that y'all wasn't gonna be whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went on and went y'all separate ways with different men and women. Maybe that's the case. You know what I'm saying? And then after a couple of years down the line, y'all realize y'all just cool. Y'all respect each other's space, and y'all did that, and it started to become a developed friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see that happening.
That's what happened.
I mean? Because you're always gonna have that attraction. Like Tay said, I agree with that wholeheartedly. You're always gonna have that attraction off the top. You're always gonna have to deal with the results of that attraction off top. But can y'all develop a friendship after that? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're still in the first two phases, that's not a friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's just if you have to think about your own friendship with the opposite sex. If you're in them first two phases, you know what I'm saying? If you still in that attraction phase trying to get to know each other, y'all not friends. Y'all not friends. People, the friend term is so loosely used. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so y'all are not friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not establishing thoughts and ideas and collaborating like that. Y'all not friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not there for care and respect each other. Like y'all not friends. Y'all just don't know what to describe it as. So people use the friend as a loose term to describe something that you can't describe. I'm serious. That's just at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all friends with benefits don't want to put the label there, or maybe y'all, so we're just friends. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get these friends. You know what I'm saying? Those type of friends, no, you can't have that relationship because those are not tried and true. Those are not tried and tested.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like again, on Tay's back end, if you really had a friend like that, I should be able to go ahead and commune with my girl and her. If she was around that long, they should be able to commune just fine and be completely set. If you have to think that you have to start some limitation, if you think you have to tell that person to be at a certain border, then they are not friends. It's just not. Y'all not friends. You need to check that at the door. You need to do something about that before you try to get serious with somebody else. Period.
Yeah, I understand that. And when I said boundaries, I mean, I guess I gotta be careful using that word. I agree with everything y'all said. That's not. If you gotta do that, it's not no friendship. I think I meant more as far as just respect for my girl. Maybe maybe it's overthinking it. You're right. So maybe because Like with my best friend, I wouldn't have to. You don't.
You could just, like Jay said, you could just introduce your girl to your friend and be like, "Hey, this is my friend for this many years." First of all, but before you even meet my friend, I'm gonna already talk about her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna already talk about her. Like I got a friend for 10 years,
and I already vetted you about friends entirely.
Exactly. So at that point,
I already did that.
I ain't even got to do
dated. I told you about her. Like
right. I ain't got to do nothing out of respect to my girl, but she could just meet my friend. I ain't even got to do the whole thing about I just want to because it makes you look guilty of something that you're not even doing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You don't want that type of persona on you. You don't need to act guilty about something when you haven't done anything.
Right.
So if you have to do all of that and be like out of respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you already.
Then you are guilty if you have to do that.
That's when you do it. You do it. That's when you're guilty. That's when it actually. happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to say that kind of like speech, but you know what I'm saying? If you
don't
got
call me at a certain time,
do all that kind of stuff. Like we can, like, yo, it's crazy. Because if we are just friends in the first place, then we already have an established friendship where we cool, where we communicate, everything is cool. I'm not even trying to vet you on a romantic level. You're not vetting me either. Again, like Jay said, I like what you said, Jay, about the fact that it's almost like you're going to constantly, in an opposite sex friendship, there is a constant fight of attraction, like fighting your attraction to that person.
It is.
So that's why you categorize your feel. That's why you that's why you compartmentalize your feelings, and you place them in a certain place where they're protected. Where it's like, you know what, I know that's gonna never happen, so I'm gonna keep all of my biological attraction. I'm gonna put that elsewhere. I'm not gonna even let that come out because, you know, at the end of the day, my respect for my friend, this is really my friend for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, friendships are tried relationships. Like,
and if you can't do that, if you can't do the whole, you know what I'm saying, if you can't compartmentalize your emotions, that means you're still dating.
That means you're still, there you go.
You're still dating. Don't even lie to yourself. If you can't do that about this particular guy or girl, if you can't, you know what I'm saying, keep your feelings in check about, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, or you're trying to, you know, you're trying to decipher between, you're still dating.
Yeah.
Don't even lie to whoever you're trying to incorporate with. You're still dating. That's the end of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just say that.
Yeah. If the dynamic between you and your opposite sex friend is built on like a foundational thing, you definitely don't want to disrespect that. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, just gotta make sure that you're not disrespecting the person you're with. And that's all, you know, that's what it comes down to. You know.
Then you find out who your friends are.
Facts. Well, they say.
If she start acting all queasy and stuff because of the fact you got a girl now.
Oh yeah.
Somebody ain't got time for you. Okay. You know what I mean?
Keep your eyes peeled. Yep.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's real talk.
That's real. Yeah, man. Great discussion, fellas. Hey, it's a slippery slope. It's a maturity. It's a maturity thing. It's just about your dynamic between the person you with and your friend. What do you choose to do? Like Jay, like that was some very good points. Like, you know, if you gotta set boundaries, and when I said boundaries, I meant so in the form of just respect. It may not have to happen. It may, whatever the case is. I'm just always conscious of that. But yeah, it's you never want to. If you have to do that, then it wasn't really a friendship initially. Like, I know where I stand with mine, so everything will be cool. Now you just have to make sure that the person you're in a relationship with understands that your dynamic with that person as well. Just as strong as it is, they got to understand it. You know, because they've been here. You know, I'm not going to disrespect this person. I'm not going to just X this person on my life because we together. You know, you have to understand that. Okay. Yeah.
So with that idea, you know what I'm saying, now you know how to answer the question when somebody come to you talking about, you know, get rid of your friends for a relationship. Now you know how to adjust with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that you need to get rid of long-term relationships. You know what I'm saying? Long-term friendships that y'all develop over time. You know what I'm saying? Over somebody that you're trying to be serious with. I don't believe that. But then again, is that friendship on that caliber to deal with during your relationship? You have to check that. So yeah, that's real talk.
And like Tay said no because of the attraction factor. If you guys are battling this attraction, and your friendship is pretty much solely based on that attraction, and right now y'all single, so if y'all want to mess around and do whatever, it's fine. But now somebody has someone, you know, that's gonna be a problem. So yeah, I agree with both. You know, it's about where you at in both relationships, man. Yeah. Great conversation, my brothers. Hey,
let's do it.
Good day. Again, man, we love and appreciate all the live viewers to the Mailroom show. We appreciate y'all coming every week, man. We got some people here that's been here for 15 weeks, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Sure. Let me look at the
appreciate y'all.
Let me look at the comments again real quick. We have some new viewers today. Thank y'all so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it rolling. We love and appreciate y'all. All right. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all ready?
It's time.
It's time. It's time for the feature topic of the week, man.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Oh, here we go. Tay already smiling. All right. Feature topic of the week, fellas. Is privacy essential in relationships? Is privacy essential?
It's hot today, man.
I thought it was
November. It's about to be November. We hot though,
bro.
It's hot here.
We going in, ain't we?
Yeah, man.
Is privacy essential? Now, I'm a really just answer the question. We said relationships, so I'm gonna take that
relationships, like not friendship, not dating. Relationships.
Yeah, we're talking about relationships.
All right.
So, we didn't say marriage. We didn't say friendship. We said relationships. So I'm assuming you're dating. Y'all are together. Privacy is very important.
I put marriage in that. Would you put marriage in that?
Y'all want to put marriage in it?
Yeah, marriage is a relationship.
Marriage in that. It's a long last relationship. Yeah, it's a forever relationship. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought we, so
yeah,
privacy is very important. I think us as humans, well, I know me in particular, I always have certain boundaries that I set for myself as far as how much I let people in and how much I feel people need to know or want to know. I think it's very important. Everybody has a certain level of privacy that's important to them. I know I do. In terms of a relationship, I think that these things, certain things that are private, if it comes up in if it affects the relationship, like when you're married, there's going to be some things that you have to. There's going to be some things that you're going to have to take a statement. What she say?
No, Miss Smiley talking about they still ready.
Ready for comment, man. But go ahead, bro. Sorry.
No, I think privacy is very essential, but I think as your relationship progresses, there's going to be something that you're going to have to have your partner know. There are certain things that you're going to have to. There's certain things that you both are going to have to talk about and just be open about, and especially if it's built on you all progressing. Just important little things. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're married, you're sharing everything. Okay. When you're just dating someone, you're not going to know anything about me that I don't want you to know until I feel that we get to a point where this is important for me to tell you. This is important for you to see. But it's always, I think boundaries are very important because I don't feel everybody, you have to earn. I think you have to earn the right to get to dive deeper into somebody's life, into who they are, how they move. So I think it's just built up on it's a trust building thing. You know what I mean? If I'm dating a woman, you're gonna know what I feel you should know to get to know me. You're not gonna find out everything. So I think it's very important. And then as we progress, there's certain things that we're going to have to be open and honest about and be willing to let this person know. Because that's what progression is. But we all as humans should have boundaries. Everybody has a certain level of privacy that they respect for themselves, and other people should respect it as well.
I like that foundation, man. That's true. I actually agree with it. I agree with it. If I was to go, is privacy essential in a relationship? Yes, it is. Period. I don't think you should lose your self-identity in a relationship.
At all.
I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, the identity of yourself is the reason why you got in a relationship in the first place, because y'all was compatible to get in that relationship, right? I'm just asking.
Lose that. Right.
I'm just trying to.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I think you're gonna have some, because okay, in this world we do have these hybrid relationships, right? and I always call him that because I'm sorry, I didn't call him one day. All right, like you know what I'm saying. We you know what I'm saying. I mean, it happens. You know, sometimes it happens based on just happenstance, I guess, or based on y'all relationship or whatever or whatnot. People stay together and not necessarily married. That's what I define it as hybrid relationships. Even in those, I feel like you should still have your own privacy, man. Like, I don't think somebody needs to know everything and every step that you're making and all of that. You know what I mean? I don't think that people should be privy to personal data. You know what I'm saying? Or like cell phones or something like that.
Definitely not cell phone. You're not saying.
I don't think that you have the right to know all that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a grown man, right? I have grown man stuff in my phone. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you want to list under that, just be imaginative of thinking what that possibly could mean, right? Yep. But I do, you know what I'm saying? So anybody that probably would take a look into something, you know what I'm saying, like my significant other, would probably even find something that probably don't even make any type of, value or whatnot, but it just looks weird. You know what I'm saying? But it's my phone, though. You know what I'm saying? So off the bat, I would have that respect. I'm just talking about that subject. I got to have the respect of it. I don't think that anybody should be that privy to every movement that you have and your search engine and all. The people that you talk to, like me and the boys on the platform are I've been friends for years. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we talk about people that we met or have dated back in the day. Sometimes we have that conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My significant other don't have to know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a private conversation between me and my boy.
Yep.
I don't think that should be me. You don't have to check that to make sure I'm on a. See, people that have to check that are completely in the jealous mode and they don't trust nobody.
So why be in a relationship if you don't have no trust?
Hey, why are you in a relationship?
Why are you here?
If I gotta have a checkpoint every time like that, I just don't believe that. As far as the relationship may go, I think you should maintain some type of self-identity, and privacy is the foundation of that. Yep. I really believe that, man.
I agree. A relationship is not foreshadowing you losing yourself. It's not a look into who you need to become now. You stay who you are.
Right. If your person start acting weird and moving on, attack that accordingly. That's completely fine.
You work that out.
Yeah,
that's why I said foundation.
I'm not even ruling that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we're going to have to address, you know what I'm saying, the other partner. So that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But attack that accordingly and logically as you should. Right. But I don't think you should go ahead and be like, oh, check time, show me everything to let me know that you're doing the right thing. I don't believe in that at all. No. So privacy is essential relationship.
It's levels
you
to
don't
that.
need to know everything about me.
There's levels to it. Some things are just going to be private and stay private. If we still moving forward, and you don't have this tidbit of information about me, or you don't know something about me, but we still moving forward, come on, man. Yeah, it's going.
There's some things you should know about me.
Yeah,
like we was into a marriage, like some serious thing happened with me. I should expect you to know my information. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? In that type of scenario, but
only my wife.
You're not.
That's the level.
The basis of that is entitlement. You're not entitled to all that information. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're not entitled to it. Like you should. Like I deserve to know everything that you're doing because it makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. That's a toxic way of thinking. Yeah, that's entitlement.
So I can feel better. I need to know your every move. You just want to know my every move so that way you can do what you're doing and we won't run into each other. Check this out. Look, at the end of the day, it's a game. It's a whole game. You know what I'm saying? Privacy is it is the one thing that we are trying to fight for now. You know what I'm saying? It's almost no such thing as private in society. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no privacy in society, and I ain't got no privacy in my own house. No, I'm good on that. Nope, I ain't gonna deal with that. Because at the end of the day, that's the respect factor, like you said, Jay, and like you talked about, Rob. It's the respect factor. Why do you want to be in my phone? None of the stuff you gonna understand the context of anyway in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Why you want to know what's in it? That's probably because you doing some dirt your damn self.
Mm-hmm. Or you ain't got over the dirt that's been dealt with you before.
Or you ain't got over the dirt that's been done to you before or whatever, or that you probably did to someone before you got to me too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just stop it. Yeah. That shows immaturity. It shows lack of respect for your partner, and I'm totally against it, bro. Like don't that privacy is super. Privacy is a part of the respect. Like Jay said, okay, when you married, that's different. But even my wife still can't go on my phone.
Facts.
Right.
Period.
Facts.
You can't go on my phone. Right. Because at the end of the day, there is no way I'm going in yours. I don't even want to be in your phone. I could care less about what you're doing. You're not that interesting. Right. You go on Pinterest, you going, okay, that's your thing. I don't want to care about.
I'll be bored. It's not even nothing to look at. You do nothing. You do nothing.
You might think what's in my phone is immature and silly, but like you said, like we said, we're boys. When we talk amongst ourselves in our chats or whatever we do, we be talking. And if any woman looked at it, they'd be like, "Where did this even come from?" You ain't gonna understand it. It's just between us.
It's just us, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still got to be able to do my thing, man. If I want to go to cigar lounge by myself and chill, just because I'm in a relationship or married, I should still be able to do that. You ain't got to follow me everywhere. You ever heard the song "Shoe Fly Don't Bother Me"?
That's real,
man. Listen, people be trying to act like being around the same person is all going to always be flowers and sunshines, lollipops, gumdrops.
No,
I'm trying to tell you, it's not going to always be that way.
It's not 100% compatibility. There's no
right, and it ain't even because I'm beefing with you. It's just because I want to
be that whack ass Alvin Joy shit.
You said what, right?
Sometimes it's gonna be that whack Almond Joy shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
At the end of the day, it's like, yo, it is my phone. It is my thing. It is me. I'm me. I'm him. I'm me. I'm Sherman. No. But yeah, it's like this is my space. Like I like what Sabrina said in the chat. Me time. This is my time.
Yes.
Feeling. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I did before we got committed to each other and all that, I'm still gonna do the same thing. I'm just me. And if you can't trust and respect that, then you don't need to be in a relationship with anybody if you cannot trust and respect them.
Right.
I bring in that toxic Pookie Ray Nuck bull crap into this is a grown person's relationship. This is not high school. I'm not bringing you no progress report every 2 weeks about what I've been doing with my personal time. It is personal time.
Right.
Personal. It's private time. Right, and I don't bother you. This is the one thing I don't like. Ooh, I hate this one. I hate this right here. I hate when you like. I'm not the bothering type. Now I'm not the type of dude to blow your phone up like that. I don't. I'm not that type of dude.
Yeah.
I hate it when a person is constantly bothering you about what you do, but you never bother them about what they do.
Worst thing in the
world. You never say nothing to them about what they do. But every time you do something, they got to know everything that you're doing. And I'm like, why are you bothering me?
All right.
Bothering. Now you're just being bothersome. I don't ask you none of the stuff you ask me. I don't go into any of the stuff you talk about. But they want to go into this interrogation about you. They want to put the spotlight on you in the dark room and be like, so the 13th, 7:00 p.m., you were at Sleepy Hollow Lanes? Really? Oh, because when I talked to your friend Tyrone, he told me that you was at It's like, why? First of all, why do you care? Why are you bothering yourself with what I'm doing? You're only bothering yourself because I'm gonna look at you cricket face like, you know what I'm saying? Because I hate that. Like,
Thank you.
They don't have a life.
This is where I'm going with that. This is exactly what I was about to say. They do not have a life. They don't. I was just about to say that.
That's interesting.
They don't have a life.
It don't have a life.
You just ain't got none of. Usually, when somebody does that, it's because they don't have nothing in themselves going on. They have a whole social life. They don't have nothing going on, and they got with you to enhance that. That wasn't even a reason why to even start dating me is because of that. Yep. But that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? They did that. That's the whole side point to it. So everything you do, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm a omnipotent guy. You know what I'm saying? I do music. I like the ballroom. I go out to bars. I like to do you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff that I would do by myself. I don't even do it with the fellas that much.
Alone.
I got a lot of stuff I do by myself. I don't need anybody to go ahead and ask me where I'm at all the time because you don't have them avenues like I have. That's not my point. Get you some damn avenues.
Yes.
Go find you something to do. That's not no, you know what I mean? So, you know, all of a sudden now you want to know everything I'm doing. No, go find something to do. Like that's me the number one important thing. Then you will stop coming into my stuff. Now privacy ain't an issue because you got your thing going on and I got mine. You got your chill time. I got mine. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing nothing, if you ain't got no friends, if you ain't doing nothing and just sitting there, you're all up in mine. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, deal with that. I'm not dealing with that type of thing.
I don't understand how people don't see that's going to cause problems. Right. That's going to cause problems. Mm-hmm. Okay, on the flip side, you worry about what I'm doing. Okay, that means you're showing that you care. That's great. Awesome. But like Sabrina said, me time. This is where I'm at. I'm out here. I'm chilling. I'll be back.
Right.
Why do you have to know? If I'm coming back.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I mean, people be overlooking this, but it's real talk. A lot of people suffer from autophobia, man. I'm telling you, they can't be alone. They have a fear of being alone so bad, dude. Mm-hmm. And like Jay said, they don't have a life because they don't want to have a life. They scared to progress into their own identity because everything about being alone is petrified to them in their mind. It's a petrifying thing. It's a petrifying thought. It's
like, you can't be in a healthy relationship like that.
Yeah, but you can't be a healthy person mentally.
Right. That starts there,
you can't even have a healthy mental thought because the fear of being alone is so messed up that what happens is, again, they get sad and then they get entitled and angry when they don't get the attention that they've been wanting. Like Jay, you said something very, very important, and I don't want to overlook it. You said that they got into a relationship so you could give them the life that they don't have, or give them a life that they don't have. That is the fear of being alone. So if you stop doing it, or if you slow down doing it because you're doing your own thing, they're going to look at it as rejection. They're going to look at it as you being toxic and you not into them and you not this, because they don't know how to be alone with themselves.
Right.
And it could be so many deep-seated reasons why. But at the end of the day, being alone can be tranquil if you know how to exercise that tool. It could be a peaceful thing being alone.
Yep.
It could be a progressive. It could be a progressive and a productive thing when you're alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In IT, most of the time,
tranquil thing.
Exactly. Like most time in the IT field, most times when you get to a certain level, you're going to be working by yourself.
Yeah.
I prefer it that way. When you get to like desktop support, engineering level, like how me and Jay is at this point, we at that point where it's like we could do projects and assignments by ourselves.
Yeah.
And all we got to do is submit the ticket about it, and that's it. Ain't nobody talking to us. Ain't nobody trying to figure out what we doing. Ain't nobody trying to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes being alone, you can get a lot done. But when you have a fear of being alone, it turns into torment when it could be tranquil.
Yeah.
You're tormenting yourself, boop boop.
And that's the only thing
that's
with yourself. That's self. Self-esteem. That's the esteem of your damn self. That's
self.
you.
Exactly.
Got nothing to do with
you.
us.
Exactly.
They ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
Right.
Like that makes sense though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a relationship is not going to fix your sociality.
Right. Right. It's not going to fix your social status at all.
It's not your social status is going to be fixed in a relationship. Some people think that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be fixed. Your own social status is your own social status. They ain't got nothing to do with your partner or somebody you trying to date.
Should people be aware of people who are like socially, like who are affected like are like that, who are like kind of introverts and just socially and that don't have no friends? Like, should we look out for that? I think that's something you should definitely gotta look out for.
No, I think I know it depends.
It hasn't helped me ever.
Like that just because they're like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people like that because they're like that. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying?
Is it a red flag? Is it a red flag?
No, because I have some parts of being an introvert too. Just like what Tay said. Like, I have that thing. I be chilling. No, so if that's a different thing than what Tay was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You being a introvert, just like to be to yourself. That's why you don't have that many friends and you don't do as much. And you solid with that bubble that you're in. You don't project it onto me. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You can be introvert, do your thing. That's completely fine. That's no problem with having no friends, chilling and doing your own thing. That's completely fine. But if you're posing that on me, that's when the problem is that. So I don't mind somebody being an introvert. It's just that I don't like what Tay was talking about. Somebody that's alone and you know what I'm saying. That's a problem within themselves, so they project that onto me, and it's not my problem because they're alone all the time. No, I don't.
Have you guys ever been in a relationship or maybe dating someone and them being an introvert has never affected your relationship?
What? Say that again.
Yeah, say it again.
Have you ever been in a relationship or dating somebody and them being an introvert has never been an issue?
I can't think of a time where I really like even dated like an introvert. I mean, you gotta remember, my dating life is pretty short.
Slim.
Yeah. I mean, it was a nice run.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
I think there is. You know what I'm saying? I've dated an introvert for years. So what you asking me, was that an issue?
No, has them being an introvert affected your relationship by them, like you just said, projecting them not having much of a social life? Has that been a problem in your relationship because they expect you to be their social life?
No, I don't think that's an introvert. See, that's what I don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nah,
I don't think that's an introvert. An introvert will not have. Again, I'm saying like.
All introverts are not socially awkward.
But I'm saying, have they? That's what I'm saying. Have they been? Have you ever had that? When an introvert has been like they have been socially.
It just transitioned to be socially awkward like that.
Yeah.
I have that, and I just by the person I am, I quickly shut that down because of the fact of I think they were trying to grow and they seen the dynamic was different, and so they tried to make it. Try to equalize, without a little bit, trying to kind of lessen my social status and raise theirs. And so it'd been a lot of little inside debates and questions about, I've definitely had that before, but it was like a quick issue. It wasn't even that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it was like, okay, when I made the point of, if you want to be social, you can be social. You know what I'm saying? That's the, choice I made. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be social, social, be social. That's fine. If you want to come out of you being an introvert and start being social, that's what's up. That's completely fine. But don't pose that on me. Don't expect that that's an assignment for me because we're together. That's not an assignment for me. I already have my social status. I already do what I do. So yeah, it became a problem for a minute to answer your question. Right? It became a problem for a second, but based on the person I am, I chucked that down really quick because I let everybody. I put accountability on people. That's your thing. You know what I mean? So,
hold on 1 second, fellas. Hey, Barrica, can you go ahead and report that chat right there, please? Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So very, very, very good insight, man. It's everybody is deserving of that. Everybody deserving to keep to themselves and be to themselves. You know, as if, you know, a person coming into your life should not change you from being you. Anything that you have private within yourself and that you maybe only express to certain people or just certain people who know certain things, you know what I mean? Nothing should change. Nothing should change. And your spouse should not expect you to have that. Like, and also like we mentioned, there's levels to it. When you get married, there's going to be certain things that you're going to have to let your person, the person you're married to, they're going to have to know. They're going to have to know certain information. They're going to have to know certain data. But like I said, there's levels to everything. Even when you're building a relationship, you're not going to tell everybody everything about you. The more you progress, the more they'll find out. And then when both of you, I think both of you have to agree on this. When certain private things need to be addressed, you have to have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that each of you are comfortable with relaying this information.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I say it on the show all the time. It's simple, but it's not. But you know, it's your willingness. It's your willingness and your how much are you contributing to this relationship, you know, as far as certain things that need to be addressed to make sure our foundation stays strong. And privacy should not be something that is just, you know, just given away like it's, you know, like it's nothing. You know what I mean? You should never expect that of somebody. There are levels to it, but that's one thing you cannot expect anybody to give up. That is the most selfish thing I think you can do is force someone to give up things that are close to them, give up certain things that they like to do, certain things that they, you know, just certain ways they feel, certain ways they think, certain things that they do for themselves that they feel just keeps them who they are, keeps them balanced. You know what I mean? So great points, man. Great points on my brothers.
I don't even like people asking me what I'm doing all the time, so I know I got a privacy.
That's annoying as hell.
Yeah, when I see WYD in the text, I'm like, oh my god,
bro. First of all,
I hate the WYD.
I just don't.
And that's like the first text.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
the first one
of the day.
Yeah.
The first shipment of text messages is WYD. It's like
the first one. I don't like that.
The first order of text is WYD.
I hate it, like.
Hey fellas, let's give it up to our mail carriers today with the dope comments today, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely so. I really appreciate that.
Our mail carriers.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all really give us life. Y'all really give us because sometimes honestly we get lost and you know we you know y'all pop something up here and it gives us another thought. So y'all really help keep the show going. All our live viewers, man. We love and appreciate y'all. Hey, man, right now we about to do Q&A. So anybody that has anything they want to ask or anything about the show today that you want to chime in on, and you already know you can hop on in this fire with us if you want. You can hop right on in this fire, ask any question about today's show, man. We're gonna get into it. While we waiting for people to get their questions together to hop in on the Q&A, we just want to thank y'all again, man. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel, the MALEROOM Network. We see a lot of you that slid over from Facebook and our all personal platforms to YouTube, and we love and appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really keeping us going. We 15 weeks strong, and y'all give us the energy every single week, man. So just thank you so much. We hope that y'all enjoy the content. We hope that we're bringing some conversation that is relevant to you and that you can relate to and that sparks your thoughts, sparks your interest, and and it kind of helps you thinking about certain things in a different light. So we just love and appreciate y'all. So yeah, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, the MALEROOM Network. Holla at us on Facebook, the MALEROOM. You know, like our page, follow us on there. We have our individual Instagram pages on our screen, so feel free to holla at us. You know what I'm saying, on our individual pages and on our Instagram at the MALEROOM View. Follow us on there. Also, fellas, we've been getting some really dope emails from fans, man. I mean, from viewers.
Yeah.
Man. So keep those coming, y'all. We will when we get emails. When we get emails, the brothers and I, we read them and we just figure out where we're gonna put it in the show because we have some really good ideas on topics. So please continue to email us. You can email us at the MALEROOM313 at yahoo.com. If you would like to give us some content that you would like to discuss, that you would like for us to discuss right here on the show. And we appreciate you all sending us those emails that you want to hear on our platform from our point of view. So we appreciate that. Again, that's the MALEROOM313 at yahoo.com. If you have any topic that you would like to be discussed right here on the Mailroom, y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, we love and appreciate y'all. We 15 weeks strong. Some of y'all, again, have been here for 15 weeks, man. Y'all know what it is. Without y'all, there's no us. It just don't work.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a really good show today. We hope y'all enjoyed the topics. Thank you for everybody that chimed in the chat. Thank you to our new viewers. We have some new viewers to the live today, fellas. We have some new ones to the live today. We always appreciate people viewing us and watching the live show for the first time. We love that, man. Fellas,
should we
talk to the people.
Should we tell them about what's coming up, man?
Should we tell them about what's coming up? Should we tell them about the gun line, boss?
Should we tell them about the date? Tay?
Should we tell them about the gun line, boss?
I think we should do that, man. It's coming in November, man. I think we got to
let them know, Boozy.
All right, man. Look, hey, there is a event that's going down right here on the Mailroom Network with the Mailroom Show, man. We're going to produce Mailroom After Dark.
Yes.
This is a panel discussion. I'm talking about everybody can chime in. We want everybody participating in this. We're going to start with a general topic. That's going to be the vine of the situation, and we want to branch off to wherever y'all want to go. So this is going to be on November 18th. We're going to go ahead and say this for the upcoming weeks up. November 18th is Mailroom After Dark. We're probably going to start essentially probably 8 Eastern, I'm assuming, right?
About 8.
You know, if anything changes, we'll let y'all know. But it's going to be, we're projecting 8 Eastern. We're going to go ahead and have like a lock-in type format. We're going to do it just like this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to moderate for about a quick 10 minutes about what Mailroom Dark is all about and what that topic is, and that is it. We want everybody else to give out the body of the conversation. Chime in, you come up on here. Talk about it. It's not just going to be us three. We want it to be a whole. We can have up to about 7, 8, 9 people up here.
We have up to 10 people on this panel.
Up to 10 people right here on the window. So I need all of our fans, man, and all of our followers, please chime us in on November 18th for Mailroom After Dark. That is a project. We're going to see the way it goes, and we're going to see how it's going to be. I think it's going to be really dope, man. Y'all remember what the topic was going to be, though?
You said what?
8 and 2.
Y'all remember what the topic was?
Yeah.
The topic was online dating. So we're going to discuss online dating as a project lock-in for the Mailroom Dark. Mailroom After Dark. Online dating. Does it work? Y'all into it?
Successful.
They know you say yes. We're going to go ahead. I said, when we came about this, just to be transparent, when we came up with it, we talked most of our meeting about this. Then we decided we're going to let y'all talk about it too. So that's what it's going to be. Mailroom After Dark, November 18th. Lock in. We're going to go in here. We're going to let it ride out too from 8 until. And we're just going to talk about online dating that doesn't work.
And again, when you come into the Mailroom After Dark, you're going to have to hop on this panel with us. That's what it's about. We want to interact with you. We want to see y'all faces on this screen. It's after dark, so it's not broadcast. We just vibing and talking, and we're gonna keep it put. This is for our viewers. We really want to get y'all ideas. Some of y'all may not feel comfortable hopping on the live. That's fine. That's why we're doing this, because we love and appreciate y'all, and we want y'all just to come and talk to your boys, man. It's not broadcasted. We not live. We right here. So y'all just holler at us, all right?
Are we gonna do this only on the Mailroom Network? No personal Facebook page.
No.
Right?
No personal Facebook page?
No personal Facebook page.
Everybody come to the Mailroom Network, get the link out there, boom. It's going to be to click the link, hit the panel, and then we're going to log in, and we're going to talk about it. It's exclusive. This is an exclusive event. It's exclusive.
We want y'all to know. We want y'all to know our connection to y'all is real. So we really want to see y'all faces. We really want to talk to y'all. As much as we appreciate the comments, we love them every week. We want to see y'all faces. We want to hear y'all voices. So that's why we're doing it.
Real talk.
So,
yeah. So please.
I can't wait, man. Let's get it.
It's gonna be dope.
All our new viewers, please subscribe to the Mailroom Network channel. The link is actually in the description on all of the platforms. You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is scroll into the description, or a lot of times on Facebook you can click the more link, and then you can see all of the links click the link that has the Mailroom Network YouTube channel, and then go ahead, subscribe, and it'll be right there. And then hit the notification bell, so that way you can be notified when we start the live. It'll give you like a half hour. It'll give you a half hour notification, and then it will give you the actual live notification when we start. And you can come on the panel. You can stay on the panel as long as you want. You don't have to hurry up and get off. It ain't no limit, none of that kind of stuff. We're about to go ahead and lock it in, and it's going down November 18th. It's going.
It is what it is.
Oh yeah, we about to.
I appreciate y'all.
Oh
Yeah.
man, don't plug, Jay. We love you and appreciate y'all so much, man. We are 15 weeks strong. This started just from me and my brothers in our cars for years, chopping it up, talking about life, and just bonding together. So we just appreciate every single week. It's a different appreciation. We love and appreciate y'all, man. We will see y'all next week for some more fire. I love my brothers, man. I love y'all boys, man.
You too, bro. This is what we do.
We love y'all. We out.
Till next time, baby.